Expirat AI Crypto Weekend Warriors, 28th of February 2026. We had 5 cryptos, all short. Again, we can trade these with either spot or perpetual futures. So those 5 all came together around about the same time. I'm going to go through each individual one. Remember, Expirat AI is AI-driven algorithms. It has no geopolitical affiliations, no religious affiliations. It is rules-based, and it looks for behavior, for those confluences setting up, and just provides those signals and then adjusts those stops, managing those trades. So let's go through each one and talk about them in a little bit more detail. So what I've done is represented those on a chart. Obviously, there's no chart or anything with the app. It's just we literally send signals. It's all data. But I wanted to visually represent those. So there was actually a trade on Friday on XRP short. So this has had 2 trades in a couple of days, both profitable. What I wanted to do is show you a screen recording that I did on my phone when I had a push notification to update the trading stop on this first trade here, to show you how quickly it goes. So I'm going to play this video now, talk it through. So basically on the phone, when you receive a push notification to adjust the stop, you just got to go in to your particular broker on that trade and alter the order. So there we can see the new stop prices come in on XRP 13606. We can then press on there. We can go to our broker and adjust that order. Okay, simple as that. Adjust that order for the stop to lock in more profit, and we can see there that's done. So that's around about $100 in profit right now, and we can see down at the bottom here, this is that adjusted stop locking in profit on there. So that was that first trade on the Friday, and then that's the sort of timeline that we can see on the bottom of the chart, where try to visually represent those confluences coming in before we take that big move, with the purple arrow there being that last sort of move. What does it look like on the phone? So XRP USD, keep your phone close. So it's almost giving you a warning to say, hey, be ready. And that was at 0403. This is UTC time. Obviously, wherever you're watching this in the world, you're going to have to do those time difference calculations. And then some 27 minutes later, we got all systems red, ready to short now. It gives you that stop price. So this stop price up here, visually represented, you can see that's a very small risk trade there for a big reward. Gives you the max leverage as well, that you, if you're using perpetual futures, where the safest point is to go up to on your leverage. And then we send those push notifications to adjust those stops, which you've just seen on that video as well, as that trade progresses to lock in more and more profit. So that's XRP. Bitcoin was another one. Again, very small risk on this trade. This is the sort of timeline, starts to see something around about 0250 in this case, but it's 0410, around about that same sort of time. Keep your phone close. That push notification coming through on the phone there. 0412 only took 2 minutes this time to actually give us that all systems red to get in there, with a max leverage of 211 at this time. Stop loss price again, and again push notifications to keep you up to date where you should be, locking in that profit with those push notifications. And eventually, when it hits those adjusted stops, basically those stops are adjusting down as we're moving down, and we're locking in more profit. Then when it comes back, when the price comes back against there, your broker will take your profit. But this is push notifications, just a little reminder, hey, you should be out by now. The Bitcoin short is ending, stock price is reached, and we're closing now. This was Doge, again, same sort of thing. Bit longer in the timeline. We can see these vertical lines here, just to visually represent how those confluences come in and those lights light up on the app here. So 0430, a little later on, we got that keep your phone close, and then 0436 we had that all systems red on the Doge there, and that max leverage was 121. And again, we sent those push notifications to adjust those trailing stops as we came down. So Link was another one. This was reasonably quick. to get in. So 0345, keep your phone close. So a little bit earlier than the previous two. And then 0410, we had that all systems red, where the stop price is going to be. The max's leverage this time was 90, and we can see this went sideways for a little while, but then started to go down. Stop price adjust, push notifications coming on the phone all the time. And then SUI was the final one. This went sideways for quite a while, but again, it was still a winner. We had all systems red at 208 after keep your phone close at 0203. So this is one of the earlier adopters to that move. It spotted it earlier, a lot earlier than the rest, but eventually did go down, and we had that stop price adjusts. So now on the drop downs for the app, we have the automated sort of data updates, if you like, for each one. So we can see XRP now is now at 70%. This is since the beginning of 2026. It's had 10 trades in total, 70% win rate. Link, you can see here we've had 12 trades, 83.3%. Bitcoin, 13 trades, 84.6, and so on and so forth. So we wanted to show you these last two with Doge here because this was during the trade. You can see the trades active here. At that time, you can see there's 14 trades in total because it's already counted that we've had 7 longs and 7 shorts because we're already in that trade. But what's not updated is the win rate or the average time in trade. When the trade closed and it goes back to wait, we can see it's updated from a 76.9% win rate to a 78.6% win rate, with an average time in trade of only just 1 more minute, 7 hours 38 minutes there, and a total of 14 trades so far since the beginning of 2026. What will happen on the app is once we get to 20 trades, because that's a really good data set, the earliest trade gets knocked off, and we just keep adding the new trade on just to keep those the numbers sensible, but also then that win rates will be more accurate. But again, very, very good weekend for crypto, and it seems that we do get a lot of trades at weekends. This is why we call them the weekend warriors, because it's really, really strong, the app for finding those confluences during those weekends. There are trades during the week, but we see when we get a big catalyst and we get big moves up or down on crypto, we usually get 4 or 5, in this case 5 trades all going, all in the app and the AI finding those confluences, getting those trades in. So check out the links below to get involved with the xBratAI. So whether you're a crypto trader or futures or forex, check out those links below and get involved and start getting those push notifications, start getting that, join the community as well with the xBratAI trading app.